So, hi dear Aquarius, a very good evening to you guys. This is Anjali Tarot, and this is a general weekly Oshos and Tarot card reading for all the Aquarius Sun Moon is rising from 12th till the 18th of August. I'm going to pull one card for each day for you guys, and I'm going to tell you the message or guidance or the warning, whatever is going to come out for you guys for that particular day. Okay, you can like watch this video per day, like for per day messages, and you can watch this video like all at once, and then come after 1 week and then let me know what happens. Okay, so that we can keep these readings going, because Osho's and Tarot is the one of the most accurate deck I have ever experienced. I'm anyway a fan of Osho, so it's very connected to me intuitively as well. Now, if you want to be a professional tarot card reader like me, you can start your journey by purchasing my course. The link is in the description box for the same. If you want to start your self-healing journey with Ho'oponopono but don't know from where to start, you can definitely start by purchasing my masterclass. Again, the link is in the description box for the same, and it has the power to change your life for the rest of your life. Trust me on that. I'm doing it from a very long time now. And if you want one-on-one healing sessions or personal readings, you can check out the description box and you can mail me for the same. So let's start. Aquarius, 12th August, flowering. Wow. You are going to be flourishing in some way, shape, or form in some area of your life. The more you are going to be in touch with your creative side, with your feminine side, with your soft side, the more you are going to get success in some area of your life, and it is going to give you immense pleasure and happiness in doing that. For some of you, if you are in the masculine energy from a very long time, it's high time for you to connect with your feminine energy. Even if you're a male or female, doesn't matter. The more you are going to be in your feminine energy on 12th of August, the more you are going to be on the creative side on 13th of 12th of August, the more you are going to get good outcome of this day, the more your good day is going to be beautiful and smooth. So all you have to go do is to connect with your feminine side, connect with your feminine energy, connect with your creative side, and this day is going to become very beautiful for you, and some kind of success is also seen. Okay, on 13th of August we have the source. Connect with the source, connect with the divine, whatever your source of energy is, whatever your source of connecting with the divine is. For some of you it's prayer, for some of you it's meditation, for some of you it's just staring at the sky. Whatever it is, connect with the source, with the divine, because you are going to get some kind of information, some kind of a guidance, and some kind of, I do see you getting some kind of information, some kind of guidance. Whatever guidance you're trying to seek from the universe, you are going to get it. But you have to connect with the source, whatever your definition is, whatever your way is to connect with the divine. For example, for me, it's like doing Ho'oponopono, chanting Ho'oponopono, like by like taking my beads, mala, whatever you call it, and chanting Ho'oponopono. That is how I connect with the source. So whatever your way of connecting with the source is, do that, because you're going to get um very valuable guidance on 13th. 14th we have the creativity. On 14th of August, again you have to, I think this week you have to like connect with your creative side, with your feminine side, with your soft side. Do something creative, create something creative, like painting, dancing, or listening to the music, or whatever you feel like is you like to do, you enjoy to do. Connect with your creative side, then it is going to be your meditation. Whatever you enjoy doing, whatever it is, Aquarius, again, whether it's whether it's dancing or painting or meditating or sitting under the tree, or just staring at the stars, whatever you enjoy to do in a creative way, in a calm and peaceful way, that is going to be your meditation. Okay, and that is going to help you to connect with your divine side, and that is how you are going to create some kind of peaceful and calm energies for yourself, within yourself. This week is quite good for you to connect with your divine side with the help of creativity. Very good. Okay, now we have 12, 13, 14, 15. Now we have schizophrenia. I don't know how to say this. I'm sorry, but I know the meaning of this card. So the thing is that you are going to be in a crossroad kind of a situation. Like, what should I do? You will be in some kind of delusions. You will be in some kind of illusions. You might think this is true, this is true, that is true. But on the core level, on the soul level, you know that this is not true, or this is just your illusion, or this is just your mind playing tricks with you. So you have to let go and surrender. You, this person right now is stuck in, like, this is like hitting the rock bottom, and he don't know like what should he do. He should just leave his hands first, or he should just leave his legs first. in this particular card, the meaning, the guidance here is that he have to do like the leave both the sides once at a time, and he have to have a free fall. Let it fall, let it go. Okay, the universe will take care of it, because see the clouds, he's above the clouds but he don't know what to do, so he have to just have a free fall in order to get down, get out of this tunnel, and then he will be able to find the solutions himself. All he have to do is to surrender and let go, and just trust the process, trust the universe, trust his heart, and just let go. 12, 13, 14, 15. On 16th we have the thunderbolt. On 16th you are going to have some kind of energy of feeling like everything is falling apart, some kind of shaky energies. You will be in this energy of, oh my god, what is happening? Some kind of epiphany, some kind of awakening, some kind of awareness is coming that might shake you for a little bit, but at the same time this is going to be a rebirth kind of energy. Something that is not making any sense to you anymore, something that is not working out for you anymore, or something that is not required in your life anymore is going to be removed from your life out of the blue suddenly, on this particular day, 16th. Okay, and don't be scared, don't be scared, it's something that is required for your highest good. Just stay calm, stay in a meditative phase, let it pass, let it just watch it like a movie and let it pass. Okay, on the 17th we have the fool. See, there will be a new phase of your life that is going to start from 17th of August itself. You are going to be in a very naive, very beautiful, very kind hearted, loving, caring and nurturing kind of energy. You are going to take the leap of faith with the universe, because the universe got your back. So you are going to be, people might call you foolish, people might think you like, you are doing something foolish and you are full of shit, but trust me, because the universe got your back, you yourself is going to know that you are doing the right thing by taking some kind of action or by doing something totally different. No matter what other people says, listen to your soul and do things that really makes you happy, and jump, jump off the cliff. Just, I mean, the universe got your back, so not literally jumping off the cliff. It's like, take the risk, go in that direction wherever you feel like you should go. The what worst can happen, you will fail, but you will get the lesson. Cool. This is how you should live life, everybody. Now for the 18th of August, we have the clinging to the past. The more you are going to cling to the past in whatever way or shape or form, it is going to hurt you only. Nobody else is getting hurt, nobody else is getting harmed, it is you only suffering. It is you only that is clinging to the past and making it worse for yourself. Try not to cling to the past. Whenever you are finding yourself clinging to the past or thinking about the past, especially the negative things, try to be mindful and try to let it go. You can do Ho'oponopono, you can chant, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. Or you can chant any mantra, whatever you feel like, to calm yourself down, and try to come back to the present moment as much as you can. If you can't do anything, just start focusing on your breath. Inhale, exhale, it will help you a lot. Okay, so this is what I have for you for this week. Hope this helps. Let's go to Pisces. Okay, so bye bye, I'll see you soon. Bye.